Walking down to my storage unit.
I saw this. Look at that. A giant mushroom. It's starting to go bad, but there's still a lot of good stuff there. Look at that monster. Would you look at that thing? Wow, it doesn't even fit in my hand. Still fresh. Have to cut the dry spot out. That'll be good.
The super easy recipe for this is down in the description.
Morel mushrooms, safe to eat. Many other mushrooms will kill you, so don't just go pick any other mushrooms. Taking a load down to my flea market. I don't think they want a bug. I've got a decent load, and I'm gonna actually stop by the auction house dumpster on the way to my flea market booth. It's literally directly on the way. Matter of fact, it's on the exact same street as my flea market booth. Auction house action. A little something in there. Looks like some decent plastic flower pots. A piece of glass. Maybe a flower vase. Some electrical cords. An old AT&T router is visible here on the surface. I broke my head strap, so what I'm gonna do is just jump in here, get everything, and then show it to you out here. Here's the score. The magic of editing, huh? A couple little old router dudes. Those might be sellable on eBay if you really wanted to. I find so many of them. A lot of you have heard this before. Testing them out, it's a real pain. I can sell for parts to repair. Some of them I just go to the scrapyard. This would have made a pretty good little dumpster dive. I wish I had my head strap with me. Got a full bottle of speed detailer. A little bit left in here, this leather cleaner. Nice little red plant pot. 1099 sticker on it. Euro pot, 5-inch, perfect condition. I was hoping to find a piece of glass or whatever matches up with that, but that's just gonna go with scrap, I suppose. That's a neat little glass. I don't know, someone might have a use for that. I'll find out if that sells at the flea market. And in here, look at this. We've got a ball, wide mouth, with a nice little picture of pear and apples and grapes and stuff on there. That's a nice looking little jar. And I've got a Kerr self-sealing mason jar, a ball, perfect mason, a Kerr self-sealing wide mouth mason jar. Pretty cool. I'm learning a lot. And that looks like a jelly jar or something. I don't know. I'll see if that sells or not. But that's a real nice little plant vase or whatever someone might want to do with it. And then I was hoping to find a few more of these glasses. They're kind of neat. They got the little dimples where your fingers fit. That's actually a nice, real nice little feel to it. I might actually just take that one home. I like that. Nah, never mind. Hoarder mentality almost took over. I'll put a 25-cent sticker on that at the flea market, see what happens. I'm a noob at this flea market stuff, so I used to pass this kind of stuff up, so thank you, YouTube, for asking me why I passed some of this stuff up. And a lot of this stuff I would put on the curb. But even with my flea market, I mean, I could fill up my flea market booth in a matter of days with this kind of cheap stuff if I really wanted to. not in mason jars in particular, but just since I started my flea market, I think I've found maybe a dozen of those mason jars. I mean, okay, that electrical cord I saw in there was this iron, this hair curling iron, and that thing actually looks like it's maybe brand new. That's one I'm gonna see if it works before I scrap it. I mean, it's spotless. The thing looks like it just came out of the box. Little faulty extension cord going to the scrapyard. Scrapyard Christmas lights. Nice little steel, like a muffin cupcake type pan or whatever. I don't know. I learned from taco stacks that those things can be worth some decent money at flea markets, so I'll see if that'll sell. And in here there's some plate hangers. Those ought to sell at a flea market. And a neat little mug from the Pottery Barn. That's in perfect condition. That's a prize sell, I suppose. Maybe, I don't know. And then 4 plastic plant pots. They're in good condition. I'll try to sell out. That white one's cracked actually there. I'll try to sell those on a lot for like $1 or something, see what happens. And with all that being said and done, I'm still putting this on the curb over here. 3 pair of ladies' shoes, all the same size from the same person. Now they're worn, and I've got the comment a while back. Someone asking, oh, do you think that the stuff you put on the curb, do you think people actually take that? Well, yeah, there's no doubt in my mind people take that. Valuable stuff when it's free to people. Now I got a full load. See you at the flea market. So that's how flea markets work. I never knew that. Here's what I've got so far. It's still under construction, of course. Just kind of plinking stuff in here. From dumpster to shelf. I got all those porcelain doll parts in there. I think I've sold one of those so far. I had 3 up there. I gotta get prices on all this stuff. Kind of surprised those haven't sold. So far what I can see I've sold is a gong that I had found, and one of these metal plant stands on wheels, and I think some doll shoes maybe, and probably a few other things that I'm just not seeing right off the bat. I figured out why that curling iron is so new looking. I thought to my eye it looked like it was brand new. It's because wrong kind of plug for the United States. That's not a standard deal. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's what they use in Europe. Those brass prongs in that are huge compared to the ones we have here. Look at that. Skinny little things. Those are big chunky clunky things. This is that dumpster. If you watched my past videos, a few times I've pulled these oxygen machines out of here. The last time I was here, it was full of a bunch of empty ones, or empty cases that had been scrapped out. There's a real nice chunky motor in these. and aluminum tanks. I think this guy's gonna tell me to leave. No, I think he's after them boxes. It's a nice piece of glass. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's kind of weird. It looks like it was, I don't know, it's kind of big for that. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure why that is. I thought you were going to tell me to leave the first time and then you came back.
Huh?
I thought you were going to tell me to leave when you came back.
No.
What are you looking for? Boxes?
Whatever.
Yeah?
Whatever's good.
You looking
How
for
about you?
mainly anything that's good. Scrap metal. You want this? Scrap metal?
No.
You do scrap metal at all?
Yeah.
Have you ever been here before?
Yeah, I've been here a few times.
This thing, sometimes it'll have like a dozen of these oxygen machines.
serious?
Yeah. You want it?
Yeah.
How about 50 cents? Sound fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me look at it.
Because I was just gonna cut it off, and inside there's a big motor, and then there's aluminum tanks in there. I don't know if you scrap stuff out or not, but
Yeah.
the cord alone is worth 50 cents.
Yeah.
Figure we could split it maybe.
Yeah, I'll give you 50 cents for it.
All right. You want this too?
Nah, I really don't care for that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does anybody ever say anything?
Nah, I always come to this place after hours though.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I do the same thing.
Yeah. If you come here, sometimes that dumpster will just be packed full of them things.
Really?
Just packed full.
When does the trash run?
I'm not sure, but I think I only pick it up once a week though.
Yeah.
I don't really pay attention to when they pick these dumpsters up because they throw it in there every day, you know.
Right.
So
That's a good piece of glass.
that's an excellent piece of glass.
Sometimes,
Yeah, it's no good digging in that kind of stuff.
Ew.
That's just packed in there tight too.
I've got some alcohol stuff in here I've washed my hands with.
The rodeo grounds by my flea booth is having a demolition derby tonight. What do you think? You want to check that out?
Thanks for watching.